Chapter 9. The Offering Forgotten. I forgot. After everything, the whispers, the river, the second moon, the trail, I forgot the simplest rule. And the park noticed. The altar. The altar sits just outside the ranger station, carved from a single slab of black stone. No one knows where it came from. It was here before the station was built, before the trails were mapped, before the rules were written. Seed says it's not a shrine. Tomas says it's not a grave. But both agree. You feed it, or it feeds on you. Offerings are simple. A coin, a flower, a drop of blood, something given freely. I'd left one every day since I arrived, until yesterday. It was a long night, fog thick, radios dead. The forest felt heavier than usual, like it was holding its breath. I was halfway through my patrol when I realized I hadn't left an offering. I stopped walking. The trees creaked, the wind hissed. I turned back, too late. The first sign. The forest changed, not suddenly, subtly. The trees leaned closer, the trail narrowed, the air grew sweet like rotting fruit. Then I saw the altar, not the one at the station, another. Identical, but cracked, bleeding. A voice whispered, "You forgot." It didn't sound angry. It sounded disappointed. Mang Hilario. He appeared at dawn, not from the forest, from the mountain. An old man wrapped in woven cloth, beads clinking around his neck. His eyes were milky but sharp. His skin was etched with symbols, spirals, moons, roots. Seed called him Mang Hilario, said he was a healer, a keeper of the old ways. He doesn't come unless the park is angry, Seed said. Mang Hilario looked at me, didn't blink, didn't smile. Then he said, "You owe it something." The debt. Mang Hilario led me to the altar, the real one, the original. It was different now, taller, hungrier. The stone pulsed beneath my feet. The air around it shimmered. He handed me a pouch. Inside, ash, bone, and a single red seed. "Burn it," he said. "Speak your name, bleed into the stone." I hesitated. He didn't. He cut my palm, sprinkled the ash, lit the fire. Then he whispered, "Miguel Reyes, born in grief, fed by memory, claimed by the park." The altar pulsed, once, then cracked. The wrath. That night the forest screamed. Not wind, not animals, voices. Hundreds, thousands. All saying the same thing. "You forgot." I ran, the trees chased, the roots grabbed. I reached the station. The altar was glowing. Mang Hilario stood beside it, eyes closed, mouth open. Chanting. Seed and Tomas joined him. They didn't speak. They offered. Blood, hair, names. The ritual. Mang Hilario drew a circle around the altar. Salt, ash, teeth. He placed my hand on the stone. It burned. Then he said, "The park doesn't want your life. It wants your memory." He carved a symbol into my chest, a spiral, a root, a moon. Then he whispered, "Give it what it wants." I closed my eyes, spoke my name, gave it my grief. The altar sighed, then slept. The memory. It didn't take just any memory. It took the one I'd buried deepest. The boy in the flood. His name was Carlo, 9 years old. I'd tried to save him, failed. I saw his face again, pale, bloated, eyes wide with terror. I screamed. The altar drank it. And the memory faded, not erased, hollowed. Mang Hilario stayed the night, told stories. Of rangers who forgot, of children who refused, of trees that remember. He said the altar is a mouth, a gate, a hunger. "It doesn't punish," he said. "It balances." I asked what happens if you forget twice. He didn't answer, just looked at the moon. The second one. Tomas's secret. Later, Tomas pulled me aside. His voice was low, shaking. "I never leave offerings," he said. He rolled up his sleeve. His arm was covered in scars, symbols. "They take pieces," he said, "every time." I asked why he didn't stop. He said, "I don't know who I am without them." Seed's confession. Seed told me Mang Hilario saved him once, years ago, when he broke Rule 8. I forgot, Seed said, just once. He showed me a photo of himself, younger, standing beside the altar, eyes hollow, mouth stitched shut. I gave it my voice, he said. It gave me silence. I leave offerings now, every day, without fail. Sometimes the altar pulses, sometimes it bleeds, sometimes it whispers. But it hasn't screamed again. And Mang Hilario still watches, from the mountain, from the mist, from memory. That night I dreamed of a door, not in the station, not in the forest. In the sky. It opened, and something stepped through. Not a ranger, not a whisper, not a rule. A god made of roots, made of moons, made of me. I woke with dirt in my mouth, not on my tongue, behind my teeth, like the forest had started growing inside me. The dream. It began with a dream. I was standing in the clearing where the oldest Balete tree lives, but the tree wasn't a tree anymore. It was a door. Its roots curled upward like fingers, its trunk split open like a mouth. Inside, stars, not the kind you see in the sky, the kind you feel in your bones. I stepped through, and the forest stepped with me. I didn't notice it at first, not until I looked in the mirror. My eyes were darker, not tired, deeper, like something was looking out from behind them. My veins pulsed differently, not with blood, with rhythm. The same rhythm I'd felt when I saw the second moon. The same rhythm I'd heard in the whisper. The same rhythm the altar had pulsed with when it drank my grief. He came at dusk, no warning, no sound. Just appeared at the edge of the station, barefoot, eyes glowing faintly. Seed didn't speak, Tomas didn't move. Mang Hilario walked straight to me, placed a hand on my chest. Then said, "It's begun." He led me to the original altar, the one that cracked when I forgot. It was different now, taller, hungrier, listening. Mang Hilario placed a bowl of water on the stone, dropped a single leaf into it. The water turned black, the leaf sank. He looked at me, then said, "You are becoming." The symptoms. I stopped sleeping, not from fear, from energy. My skin grew colder, my breath slowed, my shadow changed. It didn't match me anymore. It moved when I didn't. It whispered when I was silent. I heard voices in the trees, not calling my name, repeating it. Like a chant, like a ritual, like a welcome. The memory loss. I forgot my mother's face, not completely, just the details. Her voice, her laugh, her smell. Gone. In their place, the scent of moss, the sound of roots shifting, the taste of rain. Mang Hilario said, "The park is replacing you, piece by piece." The ritual of becoming. He prepared a ritual, not to stop it, to guide it. He said resisting would break me, said surrendering would reshape me. I chose surrender. He drew symbols on my skin, spirals, moons, roots. He placed stones around me, each one carved with a name, rangers, children, trees. Then he whispered, "Speak your name, then forget it." The offering. I offered my name, Miguel Reyes. The altar pulsed, the forest sighed, the sky blinked. Then I felt it leave me, not violently, gently, like a coat being lifted, like a story ending. I was no longer Miguel. I was something else, something remembered. The transformation. It wasn't physical, not at first. But my senses changed. I could hear roots growing, feel the moon's breath, taste the memory of rain. My skin grew bark-like, not rough, resilient. My blood slowed, my thoughts deepened. I saw the park, not as terrain, as organism, as archive, as God. The conversation. Mang Hilario sat beside me, silent, then said, "You are not the first. You will not be the last." I asked what I was becoming. He said, "A guardian, a witness, a rule." I asked if I would die. He said, "No, you will be remembered." The new rule. That night I dreamed of a ninth rule, unwritten, unspoken. It carved itself into my chest, burned into my thoughts. If the park chooses you, do not resist. Do not run, do not mourn, become. I walk the trails now, not as a ranger, as something else. The trees bow when I pass. The whispers pause, the altar hums. Seed watches me, Tomas avoids me. Mang Hilario smiles, then fades.